Holy Reina family that encompasses everyone. Well, not everyone, but Mommy, mi amor, Isaac, Benny, William, Vincent. Am I on 66? Route 66? I'm on Main Street, but Ohio State won. They beat Oregon 42, I think, or 41 to 21, something around that. But yeah, we beat them. But I got late. I arrived late because I thought it was gonna be on at 8 o'clock. I was way off. Samsonite. I was way off. And so I got there like right at 8, thinking it was the time. And it was in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes left, which is basically 90% over. And I'm like, oh man. However, they were up 42 to 15, I think. And so I felt a little better. But I'm like, man, I forgot it. But I felt good because I was working, so I don't regret it. But I thought it was funny. I was like, oof, good thing they won. So I stayed in Pigeon Forge today, and I'm gonna go to Asheville tomorrow, I'm going to Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville, North Carolina. I think that's how to talk. North Carolina, I think. And I'm driving there right now. I said just under 2 hours, and it's about 9 o'clock, so I should get there before 11 and do my routine. Go find a gas station, 24 hours, and take a nap, wake up, start the day. And it was interesting yesterday in Pigeon Forge. It's a cool place, man. It'll be perfect for Isaac and Benny, but even better when they're like 12 years old, when you guys are like 12 years old. Because, man, it is such a cool place. Look it up when you guys get a chance. It's like a great family place, so much to do. Like so many things that like a kid can find excitement in. I can name off a lot of them. There's so many cool things. NASCAR, King Kong, like a big buildings, but like looks like out of a magazine, not like professional buildings, but like cool entertaining buildings. It's just really cool. And I did Uber Eats there, but when I arrived there in the middle of the night, I was coming from Knoxville, and I was about to say, lost my train of thought. Let me step back. When I got to Pigeon Forge, I'm like, this looks like a nice gas station, well lit. So I parked and went to bed, and then out of nowhere I hear a big bang. Like a little bit more, he could have broke my glass of the window, but like doom doom doom, it woke me up, and you see his old man just yelling at me, "You gotta get out of here, you can't stay overnight, you gotta get out of here." And I don't know why, just instincts. I don't know, it was interesting, but I was okay. And then he said it again, and then I don't know, I just wanted to mess with him. I felt bad. It almost reminds me of Benny, when Benny like like you just making fun of someone, but like very casually and quietly. And I was mean, so I was alright. And then he was just cussing everything. And oh man, I was mean. I said some mean words to him. I was like, you'll probably die alone. And then in the back of my head, I'm like, I'll join you soon, my friend. I might be alone too. I'm not too much farther behind you. And then he got pissed off. He walked back. And then just mumbling. I'm like, I bet you got no family. Where's your wife? Where's your kids? He got pissed off more. And then I thought, shit, am I talking to myself? Like I should be saying that to me. We're both losers. Oh man, that's the irony of it. And then he tried to call the police, and he came back. I'm like, don't you touch my property. And then I drove away. Oh, I said one more thing. I'm like, you gotta work New Year's Day. Like, just making fun of him as a man, basically. And I think it worked because it got him real riled up. But it's just, I know the information. I know that many men just waste their lives. And they realize, they've done nothing with their lives. They lost the people they loved. Now they're just living. So I drove a couple more miles and found another gas station, and no one knocked on the door there. So woke up and I didn't realize I was right next door to a Trump store. Literally, it has a store with all Trump stuff. Stickers, hats, cups, shirts, you name it. It was funny. So I really like Pigeon Forge. And then I had my tie on. I like to wear my ties because I want to hang them up one by one, but I want to tie them first. Then I can hang them up. So I want to wear them, and because I have them folded up basically in the back, and I want to stretch or like fold them out or unfold them. So I've been wearing ties these past couple days, and what was I about to say with that? Oh, so I went to Chick-fil-A, and with Uber Eats and DoorDash are really good at it. You can't really steal food from them because they always are on top of the game. They always tell you to confirm it. They check it. They make sure like you can't open it. So it's really good. Good process. And someone took it. And like right away, it was a Mexican guy too, or a Hispanic guy. And right away, like he puts you down. I'm like, so at first I told him like, well, did you confirm? Did you have it confirmed? Because normally they do that. And he was like, yes, I did. I was like, well, that's impossible, I said. Because if he confirmed it, I wouldn't have it on my screen. It's like, that's just technology. Like, you can't really mess with technology. It's either right or right, And then, like 2 seconds later, he says, well, we're not responsible for that on our end. It's your guys' is to confirm it. And I was like, so you just lied? He was like, excuse me? I'm like, you just lied. You said you confirmed it, then you said, no, it's our responsibility to confirm it, so you didn't? Like, did you see it? And I looked at him straight. It was so cool. Like, he was so not ready for my action, I guess. And he was a director of operations, like apparently a manager of a manager level. And remember, boys, I used to work there, so I know the levels and I understand the business model and what's important. And and he should know it too. And oh my gosh, I was throwing everything at him to the point. And so right away, he says, well, thank you, but I asked that you leave the store. Don't ever come back, and you're prohibited. All this fun stuff, try to put me away. And normally that would work for a guy. He'll go crazy and get mad, and then of course he will win. But no, I didn't. I was very cordial. I'm like, no, and you're lying. And then I asked him about another thing about, so I used it, people who are under him. I'm like, would you appreciate your own employees lying to you right in front of your face, and you're doing it in front of them? Like, is that a good example? And then I mentioned I would like to speak to the operator, not the owner, but the operator. Then he says, oh, they're not here. And then he mentioned about, well, that was a lie too, because I ended up talking to the owner, because we were still speaking, and he just couldn't let me go, couldn't get me out, because I was very professional. That's the thing, boys. If you're professional in the appropriate time, they can't call you crazy. They can't call you loud or obnoxious or anything. You're very poised. You gotta be poised. And then he lied about, what was the other thing that he lied about? Oh no, he mentioned, well, you are a delivery driver. And then other people heard that. I'm like, so are you demeaning me? Like, is that how you speak to your employees? You just demean people? Like, what does me being a delivery driver have to do with you lying? Oh man, it was just so cool. And I'm like, now you're insulting me and all this stuff. And then he says, well, what is your name? And I told him my name, and he said, well, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's not sorry, it's, you lied. And then he lied again with the owner. He says, oh, the owner's not here, they can't take phone calls. I'm like, they have business cards. Yes, they do. That's their main purpose. They're here all the time. That's their business model. I'm like, they're known for staying here and working. That's the beauty of Chick-fil-A, I said, because they're hands-on. And then I noticed, I didn't even see the name tag. You just saw how people are dressed. One lady dressed differently. So I just basically knew she was the owner. And I looked at her, and I'm like, are you the owner? She was like, yes. And then she came back. She came to me, and she has a different tone, a very better tone. And that he was right there next to us. And I was like, may we speak in private, please? He was like, yeah. I said he left. Oh my God. So it was fun because I won it. I told her exactly what I basically said to him, but she was in the whole sorry tone because it was wrong for him. That's why he wanted me to leave right away, because he knew he was wrong. It was just so cool, boys. Like, so easy to mess with people. And you know, I could have let it go. You know, he lied, whatever, but I'm like, no. And I don't know if I have to take a left or not. I think I missed the turn. I think, we'll see here. It said slight left, and I don't see no left. Let's see here. Slight left. Oh, let's see. There is a street. Barely can tell. It sucks because if I go away from the map, I will or go away from the camera, I will what are they? Yeah, if I go away from the camera, so head north on Simon towards Worth Road. Oh boy, I think I'm going the wrong way. It's literally pitch dark. But it's just telling me the notes. I don't see the GPS, and if I go away from the camera, it will turn off the camera. So that is fun. But hey, I'm up and about, so I can drive all night with Dr. Pepper and a Snickers. However, to end that part, it was just so cool. Again, if you know how to speak professionally, how to present yourself, and then I had a tie on, like, it just was totally different. And then it worked out even to my favor. Not only that he basically was just a bad example employee, he would definitely get talking with. So she ended up remaking the food, and they normally don't do that. So it's really cool. And she gave the customer brownie. And then again, you gotta say what they want to hear, what they value, not what they want to hear, what they value. what's important to them. Understand what's important to them and what they want out of this. What they are seeking, what they value, why they are talking to you. And money. She's the owner. She cares about customers and money. That's it. And I told her a couple times, I kept saying, at the end of the day, the customer loses. Like, and then the text messages are coming up on my phone. I was telling her, I'm like, literally the customer saying, like, where is my food? Like, it was perfect timing. I'm like, she will never get her food, and she will most likely not going to choose you guys again, because it was a hassle. She paid multiple items, $40, $50 worth of food, and she never got it. So she's like, yes, you're right. Like, you know what? Let's remake it. So it was really cool. I think I'm going the wrong way, but oh, what the heck. Let's explore Tennessee. The last parts of Tennessee. So that was fun. But yeah, I had those 2 funny experiences where I never did that stuff before. And I almost felt bad for the old guy, because like he didn't deserve that, but you just see it so clearly. Like, I saw his weakness. I'm sorry, but that's what got out of me was, hey, this is war. How can I put him down? Like, I strategized it. Hold on. Turn right onto Alley Chapel Road. Alley Chapel Road. Turn right. I feel like it's the old school way. My dad used to do them. Well, my dad didn't even use directions. He just used a map. Is this Alley? No. That's Fair Garden. Yeah, my dad just used a map. What I used to do, I used to read the instructions on MapQuest and print it out. So I had written instructions, but turn left. Oh man, I think I missed it. Turn left on Whitley Road. Then there's a car behind me. Yeah, I do not know where I'm at. And there's a car behind me. This is crazy. Alright, I better turn this off. Whitley Road. Yeah, I'm totally like doing something. Yeah, this is crazy. But hey, the sacrifice of talking to your kids. I'm literally not going to Asheville. Oh my gosh, it's a one-way. So almost a one-way. I mean, oh my gosh, what the heck am I doing? Okay, this is weird. Isn't that crazy if I didn't have my phone? Ugh. And it's literally giving me written instructions, but I'm not hacking it. It's crazy. Here, let me show you guys what I'm up against. Look at this. I don't know if you guys see it. It's just nothing. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Alright, let me, I'll come right back, but let me get on the main road, because this is pretty scary. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. It's one-way road, and I'm not getting nothing popped up. And I actually waited earlier to start the recording. What the? Oh my gosh. It's kind of scary. Now I'm going down a hill. What the hell? Oh my gosh, there's cows. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, I'll call you guys. I'll do it real quick. This is weird. Yeah, alright. Let me call you right back.